Published, 9/11 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 20th of May 2018. Updated, 10:34 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 20th of May 2018. It was never likely to be anyone else. Shane Cooper Clarke, the man who has plundered an astonishing 63 goals in 58 matches this season, completed Thatcham Town's fairy tale with FA Vase glory beneath the Wembley arch. Cooper Clarke, a roofer by trade, has scored at a frenetic rate all year. Indeed, his scoring ratio is superior to that of a certain Cristiano Ronaldo, even if their football worlds could not be further apart. And having been the Berkshire club's hero so often, it was his penalty that completed the lesser-seen double of Hellenic League Premier Division and FA Vase. Thatcham emerged victorious under the Wembley arch as they beat Stockton in the FA Vase. Celebrations continued onto the pitch for the triumphant Berkshire club. Shane Cooper Clarke was mobbed by teammates after putting his side ahead at Wembley. The number 9 lashed the penalty home as Thatcham took first blood in the final. The power behind the shot was far too much for goalkeeper Michael Arthur to handle. The penalty was awarded after Stockton's James Ward fouled Thatcham's Jordan Brown. It's fair to say the spot kick wasn't Cooper Clarke's cleanest hit. Hammered straight down the middle, it bounced into the net off the elbow of Stockton Town goalkeeper Michael Arthur as he dived to his right. There was no doubt Thatcham were worthy winners. This, the wonderful final flourish on a season that saw them go 40 matches unbeaten across all competitions until only recently. While Binfield ended that sequence in the Perpetua Press Bloodlit Cup the other day, Thatcham still edged out Bracknell Town, Cooper Clarke's former club, on goal difference to win the Hellenic League title. Stockton Town, Arthur, Carter, Garbett 61, D. Mulligan, Coulthard, C. Risbrow, Hayes, and Mulligan, Ward, Nicholson 78, Stockton, Coleman 66, Woodhouse, Owen. Substitutes not used, Casavella, C. Dunwell manager, Michael Dunwell booked, Woodhouse, Ward. Thatcham Town, Rackley, Brownhill, Jara, Moran, Angel, Brown, Johnson 69, Meldew, C. A. James Chapter 82, Bailey, Elliott, Cooper Clarke Cook 78, G. James. Substitutes not used, Grant, Thomas manager, Danny Robinson scorer, Cooper Clarke 23 Pin referee, Jen Brooks, Leicestershire and Rutland. Thatcham's goal difference was 104 and Bracknell's 102, so clearly the Hellenic League isn't the place for connoisseurs of defending. So the goals of Cooper Clarke, which amount for almost a third of their season's total, have been heaven-sent, and he didn't flinch on the biggest stage when James Ward fouled the tricky Jordan Brown inside the box. "I was nervous. I just wanted to hit it, get it on target, and it went in," said Cooper Clarke, who promised to drink everything that is strong in the celebrations. "It's been the best season I've ever had and don't think it will be far off the best season I'll ever have." Told that tweets were being put out pointing out that his goal return this season was superior to that of Ronaldo, Lionel Messi and Mohamed Salah, the 25-year-old replied, "There's some big names there. What do I say to that? I've beaten all of them. I'm sure they would do a little bit better at my level." The outcome also loosened the stranglehold of Northeast clubs on this competition. Stockton, 6th in the Northern League Division 1 this season, could not follow Whitley Bay, Dunstan UTS, Spennymoor Town, North Shields, Morpeth Town and South Shields in lifting the vase in the last decade. Having failed to make much of an impression before half-time, aside from Fred Woodhouse's lob over Chris Rackley that Babokar Jara bravely cleared, the Teesside club were far more threatening after it. Cooper Clarke has now plundered an astonishing 63 goals in 58 matches this season. Gavin James of Thatcham Town missed an opportunity to increase the lead late on. Stockton's Michael Arthur cut a disheartened figure as the final whistle rang out at Wembley. The appropriately named Chris Stockton was denied by Curtis Angel's block after drifting into acres of space, while Dale Mulligan was also thwarted by some last-ditch Thatcham defending late on. But really, Thatcham should have wrapped up victory when Gavin James crashed an 8-yard shot off the underside of the crossbar following Cooper Clarke's cutback. No VAR in the vase, but replays confirmed it hadn't crossed the line. And in the last throes of stoppage time, Ross Cook led a breakaway down the left. With Stockton keeper Arthur having gone forward for a corner, he rolled a shot towards the empty net, only for Matthew Garbett to race back and clear. Those who'd made the short trip from near Newbury were made to endure some heart-in-mouth moments as Stockton pressed late on, but with man of the match Jara to the fore, they held firm for the finest moment of 124 years of history. It really is once-in-a-lifetime stuff, said Thatcham manager Danny Robinson. Wembley only remembers winners, and now Wembley is going to remember Thatcham Town.